In this video, I'm going to talk about how to access private members in C#, but after a short introduction in .NET 8 C# 2L, because previously we were able to do that and it was not that difficult, but now it's a little bit wiser and nicer. Let's see everything in Visual Studio. This is a simple human class. As you can see, we have private fields, static fields, properties, and methods. Okay? So now I want to have access to name field, this one, but with and based on the old way. Okay? So this means I have to use reflection like this. I get an instance from human class and then I should detect the type of human and then like this. As you can see, it's a little bit creepy, complicated, strange and long in terms of coding, but it's working. If I run, you will see the value of name field as I have printed it inside console. See, this one. No issue. It's okay. But slowly, developers got wiser and they tried to remove these things and make it a little bit better. So they did this. I didn't do that. I got it from internet. So with a simple extension method, we can do this, and it's based on the same way that I have shown you guys. But as I said, instead of repeatedly writing these type of things, we can say bye, use this. So I had to write extension method actually, but it doesn't matter, like this. So now everything is easier like this. The issue is that we are still using multiple ways, so many ways. So it seems .NET teams changed the way and they introduced a better way. But before that, let me run this code and then we go for whatever is provided in .NET 8. As you can see, I got an instance from human class and then used my extension method like this. The result is the same. It prints the Ali name, which is coming from here. Very easy. Like this. But as I said, .NET team started giving us something easier and better in .NET 8. Maybe they said each other, if we don't do that, developers would do that by their own. So they introduced an easier way for us to just follow. So comment these lines out. Bye bye. Then I want to have two private constructor also for human class. So this class should go, and then I come here. See, it's an static class which I called it human wrapper. And then the first one, if I want to have access to the parameterless constructor of the human class, I mean this, then I can simply say by this attribute unsafe accessor, then constructor, like this. Then how can I use that? Here, see, like this. If I say print this variable out, it calls this method, this one, and then it automatically calls the constructor of the human class. But which one? This one. If I want to have access and fire the other one which has a parameter, it should be like this. See, the attribute is the same, but the name and the value are different. Very easy. The other one is instance method. See, sample method, which is private. Again, like this. I should pass the class and then like this. Very easy. See, this method has a parameter, so it should be handled here like this, and then the name of the method. How can I use that? Like this. See, very, very easy. But there is a trick here. Since I need an instance at first, because see, I passed the human class also, I need to call the parameterless constructor at first to have an instance of the class, pass it here, then call this method, this one. So like this, I can easily fire it. Let me comment this one also out and then run. See, it prints the value because I already passed 1. And it's supposed to print and returns that input number. Very, very easy. The other one, I have a static method also. Let me fix this at first. Okay, see, the static method, this one. Again, I have to pass the whole class, the whole object, and then its parameter, and I called it a static method. Again, I just call the static method. It doesn't need the whole class, so I shouldn't call the constructor again like this. And then I pass the input parameter. What should I expect? Having the return value. Since I enter 2, I need to see 2. Yes, this one. So by this way, in .NET 8 C#12, you can have access to private members very easy. All of them are the same with this simple attribute that you can include. That's all. So, question. Can we do this in something in any version before C# 12 and .NET 8? No, you can't. It would be supported in .NET 8, C# 12 only. If you want to use something in older versions, then reflection. Something like this extension method would be helpful. Thank you so much. Continue coding.